on gaming technology, Stephen Byrne from Betfair/TVG, Melissa Blau, M. Blau Consulting and High Five Games, and William Pascrell III from Princeton Public Affairs.
Bill Pascrell III from Princeton Public Affairs Group. I'm representing IMEGA, which is the Interactive Media Entertainment Gaming Association, representing offshore gaming interests, internet interests, and High Five Gaming, which is based out of Mahwah, New Jersey, which employs over 65 New Jersey residents and provides the sort of software technology and the creativity behind slots, video gaming. And they're very interested in this committee hearing because they're a Jersey company. Mr. Chairman, we want to thank you for your leadership and Assemblyman Berzicelli's leadership in these three very lengthy, arduous summits that have taken place. I believe that New Jersey is in the midst of a perfect storm between the economic recession we are facing, between the tragedy that is facing our horse racing industry and what that industry represents to the state. Over $1 billion in revenue, over 13,000 jobs. And equally as important, our brick and mortar casinos in Atlantic City. And Chairman, you have stepped above and beyond in terms of your leadership, because these are tough issues when you live in Atlantic City to try to grapple with. You have been macro in your thought, and we appreciate that. We have crafted a bill, which we're calling the Lesniak proposal, which addresses three critical issues: brick and mortar, horse racing, and what we believe can be a solution to our problems. When you have a legislature and a governor grappling with reducing costs of government and not wanting to raise taxes because of the environment we're in, we need new sources of revenue. And we believe today that Senator Lesniak's bill, S-490, is a part of a solution to that problem. We are new revenue, new opportunities to expand existing gaming, horse racing, and brick and mortar. There's several strategic themes that I believe suggest that New Jersey sponsoring internet gaming on an intra-state basis has strong public policy benefits and economic benefits. We have crafted a bill which brings together the interests of brick and mortar and the horse racing industry, married by internet gaming. Let's talk about the state-sponsored innovation. First mover advantage. California and Florida, if they did not have right now federally recognized tribal gaming interests, would have internet gaming today. There has been talk by some before this committee and outside of this committee, and perhaps those who've talked to the front office about a federal solution to this problem. Well, as many of you know, Senator Reid made a very bold statement yesterday out of Washington that is not going to happen like some have told us. Perhaps Mr. Reid is wrong. We happen to believe that bill's been around for 6 years and really has not moved. So New Jersey can continue to be sold the bill of goods that federal legislation is coming while other states around us are eating our lunch. August 2nd, I had my birthday, and buddies of mine decided, because I'm a North Jersey resident, to take me over to the Sands in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I felt awkward about going to an outside of New Jersey place, but it was their decision. I was appalled by the number of Jersey plates in that parking lot. I was appalled at how very uninnovative their casino was. It's basically a warehouse. They couldn't hold a candle to what Atlantic City has in terms of gaming, destination, and resorts. We have to stop allowing the states around us, and perhaps Washington, to continue to eat our lunch when we have a golden opportunity to be the first mover, to be the global mecca and capital for internet gaming. Why New Jersey? Access to the capital markets, a regulatory structure which has been around for over 20 years and is consistent, rigorous, and vibrant, and recognized internationally. And finally, a superior workforce, which deserves to have opportunity for new jobs. The direct benefits of internet gaming, and we're talking about internet horse racing, which currently exists, 4njbets.com, which the New Jersey Sports and Exposition Authority is grappling with how to make that better. We're talking about sports betting, which the chairman alluded to earlier today, and that aggressive lawsuit, which Mega, Senator Lesniak, and the New Jersey Senate, through the leadership of Senate President Sweeney, have brought before the federal courts to say it is unconstitutional for you to deny New Jersey its state's rights to bring sports betting to our state. We believe that the economic benefits are jobs, and you can look at the UPenn study, which the chairman before his committee heard a verbose testimony on, which talks about 4,000 to 5,000 immediate direct jobs. But let's go beyond that. Let's look at an example instead of hypotheticals or studies by economists. We can all hire economists that can tell us what we want to hear. Costa Rica started internet gaming just a few years ago, and in a very short period of time, in the midst of a rainforest, a jungle, 97% literacy rate, they have over 45,000 direct jobs in internet gaming. That's not including the infrastructure development, the fact that we have to boost the energy grid in North and South Jersey to be able to house these servers. If Totowa, New Jersey, North Bergen, New Jersey, and Mahwah, New Jersey, in North Jersey, Bergen and Passaic County, can be the mecca right now for the redundancy post 9/11 for Wall Street, why can't New Jersey do that for gaming? We have to rethink the way we're approaching gaming, and I believe this is the best way, the quickest way. We can pass the Lesniak bill, which is before the Senate Budget Committee, and its version in the Assembly, and have it on the governor's desk post haste. We'll have a couple-month process for probity, and we'll be able to start bringing those revenues in immediately. Within 6 months to build the infrastructure, to be able to capture that revenue. And that's just on internet gaming, not related to the revenue we could attract on horse racing. And certainly not related to what we think we should be doing is positioning ourselves so that when the federal law is overturned and allows New Jersey to have sports betting, New Jersey's positioned to take advantage of that. Mr. Chairman, as you know, I could go on forever, but in I haven't had lunch and many of you haven't had lunch. So I would like, with your permission, be happy to answer any questions this committee has.